June, I got my first tattoos ever, so that was a massive month for me. It was crazy. I decided to get a moth and a butterfly tattoo. I've not really talked about this on here, so it's a bit weird, or anywhere really. I really like fine black line tattoos, quite simple. And I found the tattoo artist when my sister Vicky was visiting, because she went to get her tattoo retouched up, and I've talked to Alro before when she was getting other tattoos in a previous visit, and I really loved his work and love his work, and I liked the idea of a botanical, quite scientific illustration, diagrams of moths or insects or whatever. And I like the idea of having creepy crawlies over my body. That might be a hint of a few new tattoos that I plan to get soon, or whenever I can afford it. June, I also had my treatment, and that was quite heavy going and knocked me for 6 again, obviously, and it took me a while to get back on my feet with that all. Also, June was my very favourite month for bullet journaling. I love the layout for June. June was a slow month. Really enjoyed creating different things for my bullet journal. I got my tattoos. It was also a tough month. There was personal stuff that went on that wasn't very nice and really sad. So I think we were just gonna get on our feet a little bit. So we survived it. July, my friend came and visited, Camille, with her little daughter Maya and her husband Blake, and it was really nice. It reminded me of old times when she used to live here, and we just went out to the beach and had lots of hangouts on the balcony, which becomes a reoccurring theme throughout the summer. We've never really lived in a flat that had a proper balcony terrace, so it's really nice just to sit out there on a summer's evening with a breeze and eat pizza and drink beer and just be with friends chatting. We really enjoyed that. At the end of July, we celebrated Borja's birthday, and he had an amazing birthday party. Borja's birthday is always themed. This year was a food competition. Previous year before that, we had a parchís competition where everyone had to bring a plate of food that was in the colour of parchís, and we've had a tortilla de patatas, a cheese competition, and so the weather is always really hot. Basically what happened, we had a food competition, karaoke, and a couple of friends did a little impromptu concert for Borja in our living room, and it was a cool little session and really fun and nice and cozy. I painted a portrait of Borja and I for his birthday, and I also painted a picture of a wild boar, because here around the village there's lots of wild boars and we love them. I also painted him this little birthday card. It was a really busy month, July, actually, compared to June. We also had 2 weddings, so we celebrated the wedding of Borja's cousin, which was really nice and lovely, really different experience culturally. A Spanish wedding is really different from a British wedding. It was a lot of fun. Then we went over to the UK and we celebrated my cousin Grace's wedding, who I designed the invitations for earlier on in the year. That was lovely, a bit rainy, but it was such a lovely day. We ate a lot. I had a pretty dress on. We stayed at my sister Vic's in Kent, because the wedding was actually in Kent. It was really nice being with my 2 sisters and the boys are Theo and Rowie, who are Abby's children. Just really, really lovely, and really nice being back in the UK in the summer just to escape the hot heat. We went to Rye. It was quite a short trip. We had a really good fish and chips in Rye, went around some really cute little vintage shops, and then homeward bound. I just had a really lovely time there, and it was a nice punctuation in the summer to be able to go and escape and see my family and to have a really lovely day at a wedding. So August was really cool. I basically took the month off because, I don't know if you know, but everything... Hey, puppy! There he is. He wants to make an appearance. Everything in August here closes. All the shops, everyone goes on holiday. It's really hot and nobody wants to be in the city, and I don't blame them. And when I first came here, I never understood that, but now after living here for 11 years, I'm like, get me the hell out of this city, this hellhole. My sister came to visit in August. We went to Gracia Festival, which was really cool because she'd been talking about going for years. We went and visited lots of different things together. We went to a really nice beer factory. We had nice food. We had tapas. class, and the best of all, we went to Eurocamp. Yeah, it was amazing. It was all my childhood dreams into one little caravan. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it was really nice hanging out with her family and having more balcony fun times and beers and pizzas and the like. That was really good. Unfortunately though, there was a terrorist attack in Barcelona which left me absolutely shocked to the bone that something so awful could happen. My little Barcelona, I just couldn't really comprehend that happening so close to home. That was August. Let's get on to September. I'm going through this list like nobody's business. September was quiet as well, and I don't have a lot of notes for September. I did my first magazine submission and it got accepted and printed, and I'm so proud. I can't believe that's a major achievement for 2017 for me, is that I got my work published, which is really cool and really exciting, and it couldn't have been for a lovelier person, Hells, from Lionheart magazine. And she just gave me free rein and loved my style and told me to do what I do. She kind of gave me a really clear and concise brief though, and what she wanted, what she had in mind, but working with my style, and I got it done and felt really proud of myself, and it felt like a major boost to be able to carry out a project and get it done, kind of to get it published as well. I can't believe it. So October was Inktober. Inktober, every year, you probably know it because everyone on YouTube and their gran does it, and also on Instagram. I decided to do it this year, and I actually really enjoyed the challenge and can't wait for this year's Inktober challenge. So there's a few little challenges that I'm going to put on myself this year to do, because they are good at like getting you kind of motivated and out of your comfort zone, and this really did help me get out of my comfort zone. So I created a whole sketchbook in A4, and if you know me, I normally work in A5 or smaller. So I made myself work in a sketchbook. I really enjoyed this project. Didn't really have a theme, whatever took my fancy, and drew in ink basically, and the link was that it was in ink, link in ink. So yes, I really enjoyed that project, and I feel really proud of some of the drawings that I created in that project. We went to Madeira. Borja and I haven't been away on holiday for a long time together, and it was beautiful getting there. So we went on many lavada walks, we had really nice fish and food, and yeah, just really enjoyed being out and exploring. And the island of Madeira, whatever you say, is absolutely beautiful, and I implore you to go and visit if you can, because it's a little gem of an island, and you can be up in the mountains and in the forests, like pine forests, and then you go down to the sea level and it's really tropical. And yeah, I just really liked exploring and taking photographs, and I actually kept a travel journal of my trip. And yes, again, another video, but I would really like to go through the trip. Sorry, we got interrupted, didn't we? My camera battery ran out. Okay, but yeah, Madeira. So it was beautiful. It was really nice to get a break away. My stepdad actually had a flat there that while we were there, he actually sold. So it was really lovely to get a final day in Madeira and to explore the island thoroughly, document that and to take pictures of that. And as I said, I would love to do another video where I go into detail with my travel journal and show that, vlogs from Madeira and what we got up to, because I did vlog every day. So in November, we're really nearing the end of this video. November, I created self-portraits of nasty ladies, so you could become a nasty lady if you wanted to. Pop those up in my shop, which was really cool. I did myself one, got a few bits and pieces orders of that. It was time then to start thinking about Christmas preparation and stuff, and I know everyone normally does this way back in like June, and this year I plan to start Christmas stuff in June, but I started in November because you've seen how the year went. So yeah, I designed products, I designed my logo, I designed little stamps, I designed business cards, a lot really. And yeah, I was really proud with how that came out, and I know myself, I'm so bad, I never learn, but I work really well under pressure and at last minute, and it's a really bad trait of mine, but that's who I am and that's how I work, and it's always a massive stress and panic and stuff, and I wish I could just be like one of these people that can set themselves daily lists and get stuff done every day, but I'm not like that at all. So anyway, I updated my online store. I did the Meet the Maker challenge again. So November was productive and good and fun. So December, we're on the last bit of the year even. December. I feel a bit nervous about this, I don't know why. So I made lots of new product cards and designed those. I also had an illustration fair where it was my first illustration fair where I sold my wares and different things, and actually did two. I did one in the local area where I am and another one which was called Vidmar Fair. I actually made a vlog about kind of all of that prep and everything, and well, I attempted to do Vlogmas, which I kind of did do, but kind of got really overwhelmed. It was too busy, and yeah, I did do, basically. I kind of did it but didn't at the same time. So I did 12 days of Sari, but I think they actually turned out to be 11, and also I did the same on my Dear Sister channel. Also, we went to England for Christmas, well, New Year, and we were there until mid-January. I had New Year with my sister, and that was really lovely, and her family, and stayed with my mum as well, and went to Bath. But the main thing, and this is why I'm really nervous, the main thing in December was that Borja surprised me with a lovely holiday, a trip away to the Canary Islands, to Lanzarote, and I was like, I didn't have a clue where we were going. It was a complete surprise. He told me the night before that I had to pack. I basically had a massive meltdown. I will go more into the story because this is a story that deserves its own video. I just kind of wanted to have a little highlight at the end. We went to Lanzarote, and on our last day, Borja proposed to me and I said yes, and here we go, there's the ring. And yeah, it was really magical and really memorable, and the island as well. Like, I was totally blown away, totally surprised. I totally did not suspect it at all. So that was pretty amazing. That was basically the cherry on the top to a actually really lovely year in the end. 2017 had, yeah, wow, that was pretty cool. So yes, I'm really shy and silly and feel really funny about saying it out loud and on camera, and I think that's why, like, I kind of put it off, because I don't really like the spotlight at all. And it was like, yeah, really nice, and the trip was beautiful, and the island's absolutely stunning and amazing, a bit like Madeira in the same way, kind of at the same level but not. A really good experience and a really special, memorable trip that I'm going to remember forever. So yes, that's it, that's my main news of 2017. So let me just go on a few highlights. So obviously that is my highlight of 2017. That was just a magical end to the year. I mean, it was a pretty amazing year. It was our first year in our flat that we managed to buy. We had lots of adventures with our little baby Camille. I got a new first tattoo. I got published in a magazine. I forgot to say in my monthly rundown, because I don't remember actually what month it was, but I decided to cut out meat eating from my diet and became a pescatarian. So yes, I still eat fish and seafood, but I no longer eat meat, and that was kind of like a major breakthrough for me. That was something I never thought I would be able to do, and I feel proud of myself for being able to do that. Also, highlights were being able to sell my stuff in some illustration markets, actually getting my shop started, products actually in place, kind of more of a plan and a feeling of where I want to go with my business I'm creating and everything. That's it really. So I hope you've enjoyed my review of 2017 and looking back at the work and things I achieved and have done and created. I will be back with a new video, and it will probably be talking about my engagement and more details about Borja and I's relationship, and just trying to open up a little bit and be a bit more personal on here. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I really hope you liked the video. Please give it a like, and please subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. It would mean the world to me, and yeah, I really hope to document this year with you guys, and I hope you enjoy this kind of video. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye. Say bye, Cammy. Bye.